Welcome to abcspeakingskills.com, where people learn to speak without fear. In this video, I want to talk about movement on the stage. Several people have asked this question, and I do think it's a valuable part of any speaking advice that I can give. Most of the time, you will have an area that you can move around in. And in some ways this is good, and in some ways it presents new challenges. So how should you deal with that area? Well, a bit of movement is good, because if you have a large performance area, then you will have an audience probably a bit more spread out than you would in a very small room. So it's good to use that space to your advantage to allow you to engage more personally with the audience. So see some space as an opportunity to engage on a more individual level with a group. So for example, over here, I have a person perhaps towards the edge of the audience, and I can walk over towards that side of the room and I can have an engaged moment with that particular individual. I can look them in the eye, I can make a point, I can make several points, and I can give them a few seconds, maybe let's say 20, 30 seconds of individual attention. And when I've done that, then I can go over there and I can talk to another person who's on this side of the audience, and I can give them some individual attention. Now those kind of movements build rapport because you focus on that person and they feel that bit more special now. And other people realize that you are transmitting special information in a very personal way, so they feel better about it. Now, you don't have to talk to every individual member of the audience, but just that natural movement as you flow through your speech to have particular engagement moments with the audience will boost your rapport. When you move, try to keep your pace even and slow so that you're not rushing around. So the pace that I'm walking at now is about right. Have that engagement moment, 20 or 30 seconds, make your point, and then move on to another part of the stage to talk to a different person. You should avoid pacing quickly, because that is going to create a certain element of nervousness for you and for the audience. It becomes across as a bit frustrated, so don't pace around like that. Try to keep your voice and your pace in sync, and try to make a conscious effort to slow it down. So, use the stage, see it as a positive opportunity to have a more personal moment with several members of your audience, and you will build the rapport that gives you a great presentation.